Now you've got.
Okay, so this is yours here.
Cool.
So this is cervix here. Terry.
Mm-hmm.
This is my probe is going in long ways this way,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're seeing the muscularity of the cervix. Looks like it's long
Mhm.
this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then her uterus is shaped like this.
Mhm.
So you're going to see a cross section of her cervix because my probe is going this way.
Yep. Yep.
So it's going to look like it's going to take up all the screen.
Cool.
So see how you see like white and gray and white and gray?
Mm-hmm.
That's because she's got a huge amount of edema in her uterus.
Oh, okay.
So edema is swelling essentially
Oh, because she's in heat.
because she's in heat.
Excellent. Okay. Well, that's always good. I wanted to always make sure that I had her on the right, on the right cycle. And he helps me out a lot, but she actually will discharge too. She'll, when she's like, you'll get a little of the white, and then, at least I think that's normal. That used to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was always normal. They have the white mucus that comes out, and she's just like, okay.
It's so funny that she shows to him. She's so tiny.
I know it. Well, she doesn't let him do anything. She just, Oh, this is so cool. And she's being so good. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's always has been. Her and I clicked right off, so.
So what made you decide to take her in?
It was an ad on Craigslist. You're gonna laugh. The girl that had her bought her for her husband. He didn't want really anything to do with it. In fact, she had a baby. She couldn't ride, so she just had a C-section, and then they wound up getting divorced. So she had to get rid of the horse. So I wound up getting the horse. It was only going to be an on-farm free lease, to get back in. My whole plan was to wait till we got out west. We have property in South Dakota, and we want to have a farm out there. We've got 8 acres out there, so we'd have like a little farmette. And I was going to have at least a couple of draft horses just to do like a wagon or whatever. But when this started to snowball, and I got her and did the DNA and all the genetic tests, and I've been friends with Rebecca Buck for probably 10 years. She owns Harley O, that Appaloosa draft horse, and she says, oh, you ought to breed her with oat, fine, get all the tests done. So she's the one that's been coaching me. And she has a mare that almost looks the spitting image of her. Annie just foaled and had a beautiful little black foal with the white white speckles on the thing. Now that's her ovaries.
And that's her ovary.
Cool.
So that's left ovary.
Cool.
And you can tell Rana was too far away from the screen to label it.
Okay.
Say,
You can type in.
I was
Yeah,
working
she's-
under difficult conditions.
like you need a stool. I had to stand up to get far. You can only go in so far. Your arm's only so long, right? Oh, she's such a good girl. And I thank you for coming out. This is awesome.
No problem.
Well, maybe. Well, I know Rebecca said that they usually will breed back after they foal. So I might, if
Okay,
I
so-
do her again next year, I might bring her.
Okay, so oh, there's the other side. So plenty of activity on both sides.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna try to get out. She's just hanging in there, being a good girl. So much fun.